Yes, was that special or what? Yes, what a great piece. Again, no matter how many times I perform that piece, it just always brings such glory. Now, one of the great disappointments that I've had on... I wasn't going to say that. I really wasn't. Now I have to tell you the joke. But one of the great disappointments that I've had on this tour, and I expect this at some points, is that none of our high school band students know anything about Gustav Holst. And they know nothing about George Gershwin that we're going to be doing. And it's just quite astounding to me that our young people do not know those two names at least. I mean, for goodness sakes, you know Mars, you know, okay, at least you know Gustav Holst. And certainly George Gershwin. But my biggest personal disappointment is that our youth are not baseball fans. And I'm a huge baseball fan, as you know me. And I root for a little team up north called the Cleveland Indians. And if you know anything about that, then you know my heart is a little saddened. But on the other hand, maybe not. You know, it was a great season. But I thought it would be so much fun for our students and for our audience, you know, below the age of 30, to enjoy some baseball music. You know, well, no, they just. And the joke here is that this is definitely not their favorite one either. So I've always joked, you know, I have to joke about how much they love it and all that. And but oh, so what? It's a fun piece. And so this is Pastime by Jack Stamp. And as you can see some of the writing about it, where he got it and all this stuff. And if you remember, if you're old enough, like myself, who remembers the baseball season in 1998, that was the year of Sammy Sosa and Mark McGwire, the big... now that we know that it's, you know, it was all juiced, but so what? It was an exciting season. And so you're going to hear a lot of things like that. You're going to hear, at some point, a fanfare for Mark McGwire, and you're going to hear an SOS is really interesting. And there's a lot of stuff in this piece that you never have a clue unless I'm telling you about it. But in the middle of this, you're going to hear the piccolo and the bells go, ba 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 ba, ba ba ba, all this stuff. It's an SOS, Sammy Sosa, and you're going to hear stuff like that. There's a lot of little inner stuff you're going to hear. Let's see, something else. I was trying to remember what there are, but there's just lots of stuff. Then there's the more obvious stuff where you'll hear the crack of the bat and the ball go flying and all those fun little things. So there's a lot of stuff. Oh, and one thing I didn't even notice or even mention to students that a lot of you will catch is in the middle of it, you're going to hear, meet me in St. Louis, Louis. Me in St. Louis, Louis, right? I didn't even bother that with the students. They don't have a clue what that one was. But you'll hear it. Some of you know that. But anyways, it's a lot of fun piece. There's a lot of stuff, but it's all based on Take Me Out to the Ball Game. And you'll hear just this constant contrapuntal mixture of this tune. And then at 2 points, you'll hear a fugue where all of a sudden it just starts boom, beep, ba, ba, beep, ba, bo, beep, ba, ba, ba. And then this will happen twice and you hear a fugue. So it's just kind of a fun little piece called Pastime.